I know a man who was a host and poet. What was his name? Oh, Poato, Poato, Poato. And potato was his name. Oh.
What?
Hey everyone, this is McCoy welcoming you to another episode of the TLT podcast. I am joined by.
Okay, 2004, and I don't think you were spelling potato.
You're right. You're right. I should have introduced you as Potato Art 2004. Damn it. Missed opportunity.
No, you were not spelling potato. Is my point. You were spelling pote with an O.
Yes. I mean, we gotta give credit to the Prince of all tomatoes after all. Because he's hosting. Anyway, last time we covered round 6 and we predicted round 7. And this time it is round 7 is done and round 8 just dropped yesterday. Or 2 days ago.
Good.
So, we are now down to the Elite Four. The Elite Four players. But we were at 6 because we lost 2 players in round 7. So let's take a look at the losers bracket and see what happened, shall we?
Okay.
First off, Crying versus Spitfire Arcanine. This was an interesting matchup to say the least. And what did you think of this game? Well, what did you think of these series? How did you feel about both these players?
Well, gotta say, it was not as great of a series as I imagined it would be.
Right. I was slightly underwhelmed as well. Both players seemed to be at the top of their game. Spitfire was Crying, not so much. I don't feel like. I think he was a step below what he normally played.
Also, dare I say, there was some unfortunate things that happened in the games.
All right.
It was a little laxy.
Yeah.
And also, the monotype matchup was just,
It was plain awful. Let's talk about that first. That monotype game where, it really was a matchup, alright. It was ground versus ice.
Yeah.
Unfortunate does not begin to describe what happens to Crying here. First off, it was bold. It was bold of Spitfire to at least sack his Weavile early into the game. I don't know what that was all about.
I don't know, I mean, it's not like he had great switch-ins to Steelix, you know?
I guess, but at least he could have kept it for Garchomp or for Landorus, you know?
Why keep it for Garchomp when he literally has a full ice team that can take care of Garchomp?
I guess, but, you know, just can't...
And several things that outspeed it.
Still. Maybe if that's the case, yes, then Weavile was a necessary sack early on, but still, I would have preferred it to keep Weavile at least for some of these.
He still had a Hail Setter, he still had a Slush Rusher, he still had Cloyster, he still had
Kirib?
I don't think. Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna count that because it's slower and weak to dragons. He still had the G-Darm, which I think was actually banded.
Yeah, it was not Scarf like normally.
Yeah, U-Turn was doing way too much.
Cloyster, though, speaking of Cloyster, that Rocky helmet was a pretty nice bring, especially against kind of a physical-oriented team like this one.
Yeah, that was interesting.
And game-wise, Spitfire really had this game down on matchup. It was just prematurely decided on the matchup, and you'd kind of
because Because while Crying did play this pretty well, I dare I say it was not. It was very hard to win in this circumstance because like Spitfire just had so much offensive pressure here.
Yeah, he was trying his best. We can't deny that.
Effective offensive pressure, and it's like Crying doesn't really have much switch-ins.
Right. He was trying his hardest, and you can't blame the guy for playing such a hard matchup. And he tried his best. He tried his best.
Yeah, but like once you get the slush rush up,
that thing starts to fall apart.
Once your only two quote unquote ice resists are dead,
yeah.
you can do if you don't have the speed on your side, in which I think Crying had the Scarf window, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah, no switches.
Yu was next, and this one was a lot better for Crying. And this one actually was a great match to watch back. Stun Spore Among Us was revealed pretty early into the game when it was just Among Us walling the other Among Us. That was pretty interesting of a bring. Hatterene was the major threat of this game. Spitfire wanted to try to set up rocks and wanted to try to status for a bunch of this game. But since the looming presence of Hatterene was there, and Magic Bounce being such a common threat, I don't think he had a great opportunity, or at least any insight to what switch-in he would make.
Yeah, honestly, Spitfire just couldn't really take down the Hatterene. It was too much of a threat.
Critting Togekiss, though, after the setup with Calm Mind. Oof, that was a pretty nasty turn there.
Okay, but how much had that Hatterene set up?
It was 2 boosts of Calm Mind, if I remember.
Well, let me double check.
Well, as PokeArt checks, nothing much interesting else happened in this game. It was kind of a stally game towards the end when Spitfire tried to stall out after his Among Us died, but Crying just kept outplaying and outpacing Spitfire for the remainder of that game. Ended up taking the W there. So it was a pretty great...
It was set up it was actually at +3, Mikoi.
Oh.
So let's take a look-see. I'm gonna assume that crit mattered.
You don't think that crit mattered? What was it?
Well, I'm gonna say that Togekiss was a bit physically bulky or something, but I don't think it mattered.
It was switching it on the Flygon.
At +3, it seems to be a guaranteed kill.
So it wouldn't have mattered either way. It was destined to die.
Although, let me just double check. Let's see. I'm gonna go to turn 49.
Yeah, 87. It was a green, so I was halfway right.
Oh. At +1, it only did about 43. Oh.
Yeah. So, consensus?
Let's see. Bulk.
It was IV physically.
Then, although I picked the U nasty plot set for Togekiss, I guess that's not exactly what it is. Let's see.
It was a niche set.
This must have been defensive nature.
Physical?
Physically defensive nature, Togekiss, yes. Likely bold, I'd say.
Okay. Well.
Okay, yeah. This was a max HP, max defense Togekiss with likely a bold nature. Because that is the only case in which it takes only 43 from a 0 attack plus a 0 special attack plus 1 Hattering Psyshock.
Wow. Alright, that was interesting to know.
Yeah.
Looking at this turn.
And 43 was the low roll.
So Psyshock, so consensus is Psyshock the crit mattered?
Consensus, let me look. Now and going off that, gonna put this. It actually did matter. Yeah.
Told you.
Oof.
Yeah, told you. The crit mattered, and yeah, he lost momentum after that, Spitfire did. So, next up.
Although, if that Hattering had a lot of special attack investment, it may not have mattered.
Then no, it wouldn't have mattered.
It only need
0.
about 100 something special attack investment for it to possibly not matter.
Right.
In conclusion, I think it did matter.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why the calc automatically put psychic terrain.
Blame the calc.
That's weird.
Blame the calc. Doubles is next, and this one, you'd think a game between two doubles people who play doubles real well would be an interesting one. Nah, it was good at least. Cresselia surviving T-Tar's Rockslide flinches and Incineroar to set up Trick Room for Volcanion and Diancie. He's set up. That wasn't pretty nice.
Okay, but can we acknowledge the fact that was a Macho Brace?
What's the deal with that?
Maybe it was a trick, Cresselia?
I guess.
Or maybe
but
it was
why?
wearing that to slow it down?
Why, though? Why would you risk it when you have Iron Ball Cresselia instead?
Because, Mikoi, I don't actually know why.
Anyway.
Iron Ball half speed, right?
Iron Ball half speed, yes.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, why is it a Macho Brace?
Leave that in the comments below. Explain. But yeah, Spitfire using Trick Room to full effects, outpacing, I say, but really took advantage of all.
Mikoi, apparently Macho Brace basically has the same effect.
Okay. I mean, Iron Ball I would have preferred, but that's just semantics at this point. Just for aesthetics. Spitfire...
Oh, well, Mikoi, actually, Iron Ball is not as good on Cresselia because, it's Levitate. And that
yeah, you're right. Spitfire totally did well towards the remaining parts of this game. Basically taking the win. Not much else to say. I mean, it's a doubles game. Spitfire beat Crying.
Yeah, Spitfire's real good doubles.
And then...
So that was an expected win there.
So yeah, 3 solidly played games, I would say. Well, solidly as in, they were actually they were competitively in their game. Uber's, though, was a complete curb stomp.
Yeah, that was the one that only took 10 turns, right?
Spectrier. It's all because of Spectrier using a substitute Encore set against Slurpuff. And
substitute Encore Nasty Plot Astral Barrage,
Yep. Crit Okoing Yveltal.
Proceeded to crit kill Yveltal.
With an Oko Astral Barrage at +3 special attack?
It was at +2.
+2. Right. Yeah, poor Crying. Even with light screen up, Spectre's boost just allows it to sweep pretty much everything. Everything in Crying's team.
Calyrex,
Calyrex Shadow swept everything, even despite the light screen. Yeah. Ghost Horse is just too good in Ubers, even with a bizarre set such as that one.
Although, I'm gonna say that, Yveltal wasn't terribly bulky.
No, I don't think so. I think it's physical.
I'm talking for specially defensive Yveltal.
That would have at least
It wouldn't have killed even on a crit.
Wow. It would have lived on red, but it wouldn't have killed.
No, it would have lived on yellow.
Wow. Wow. Well, that was unfortunate. So, yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Spitfire beating the defending champions, Crying. Not too good of a run, unlike last year, unfortunately, for Crying, but hey.
Hey, what do you mean not too good a run? I think you just mean they didn't impress as much as maybe last year?
Yes. Yeah. That's what I meant. Because Crying, despite making top 6, and still, the top 6 is a very hard road. Yeah, that's still a very hard road to do. I'm just saying that the road getting there for Crying is a little bit step below last year. It was not as impressive. I was not as it didn't make me think Crying was the heavy favorite to win. This year, at least.
You know, I'm actually starting to think that Yveltal might have been like an offensive set.
It was. You think so?
Most defensive sets aren't O-code.
Wow, even special, even physical? Wow.
Seems like offensive sets are the ones that they're the ones that possibly get O-code on crits. And even so, that's not even a complete chance to do it. Like, it's only about a 43% chance according to this set.
But it was a crit. Well, that was without a crit. This was a crit. Yeah. So yeah, good on Crying. Still impressive. Well, impressive run in making it to top 6. Meanwhile, Spitfire, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the Elite Four. Finally.
So in conclusion, that Yveltal clearly had no HP and no special defensive investment. That's the only way it could have killed on a crit, even at +2.
So, moving on, we gotta talk about Fragments versus Thiago Nunes. The 5-game series, and it was a very good series. I gotta give credit to both these players because they actually pulled off a series.
I'm giving credit to mainly Fragments. He has a lot of turns where I'm like, damn.
Well, you're gonna take a look at these ones because this is a damn good series. I mean, Fragments really brought it to Team Nunes, especially in the first game of this series, which is RU. You'd think that Thiago Nunes, RU main, etc., will absolutely dominate Fragments in here, but no. No, he did not. Fragments played like a mofo out here. First of all...
But can I ask why Thiago brought a Lycanroc and Fragments brought a Gigalith?
I don't know. Sand? Maybe good leads? I don't know.
No, but like, why did one bring a Sand Sitter and why did one bring a Sand Sweeper? What's going on here?
I don't know. Ask them. Leave down your comments down below. Why was that the thing?
Like, well, why did one bring a PU Sand Sitter and why did one bring a PU Sand Sweeper? What is going on here?
The Rock, maybe. I don't know. First of all, though, Lucario not being able to kill Crobat at a pretty crucial extreme speed where you kind of needed it to die. Like, it lived on 1 HP.
What turn was that?
Pretty early. Yeah, right around here. Yeah, right around here. I mean, that's physically impossible, but hey, the rolls, man.
Let's see, extreme speed. Oh,
you're calcing it? Okay.
I'll say you might have gotten a high roll there, actually.
Lucario did on the Crobat?
Yes.
And yet it still lived on 1 HP.
Yeah, like even at
The highest roll. The highest possible roll for extreme speed.
I'm gonna guess this is, a normal Crobat set of mostly HP,
heavy-duty
investment in
boots.
speed, and a bit of defense, like the calc here. I'm gonna guess that's the set.
Yeah.
And even if you have max HP Crobat with 0 defense,
that still would have lived?
Extreme speed still does a max of 38.5.
Wow, it still would have lived.
37 in the battle, so it was in fact a high roll.
Wow, it still would have lived, and yet it still wouldn't have killed Crobat. Very, very nice.
It could have killed Crobat, assuming it's not.
Well, if Lucario had one invested of attack, maybe, but we'll never know, I guess.
Well, we don't know their set, so we unfortunately cannot.
We can only speculate. Tangela, though, was walling Mimikyu. Even at +2 attack Mimikyu, Tangela just kept walling.
No, it was at +3 Mikoy.
It was a +3 Mimikyu, and still Tangela was walling Mimikyu impressively and just roiling it down with Giga Drain.
Twice, Mikoy.
What? A Drain Punch?
He used Sword Stance twice before it started Drain Punching.
Yeah, it still walled and it kept whittling down Mimikyu with Giga Drain. It was wonderful. Then yeah, towards the rest of the game, Crobat and Flygon just outpaced. Fragment really impressed by taking the W. And, it made us believe that, oh wait, Fragment has a shot against one of the heavy favorites in Thiago Nunes.
Well, Fragment's team was more bulky and capable of taking hits than Thiago's team.
Yes.
And at the same time, they also hit well, too.
That's exactly what happened here. Good job on Fragments, really. We're very, very impressed.
So Fragments had, more of a balance or bulky offense, and
I guess
Thiago
it's also
had
the
a
hyper-offensive team of Thiago Nunes as well. Might have brought him down a little bit. But hey, whatever. It's fine.
And thus, he just couldn't hit hard enough, and he couldn't take the hits.
Ubers was next, and there was also not really much to it. This was also a pretty evenly paced game. Both Necrozmas ended up getting statused with Necrozma, despite being Lumberry. Fragmentus Necrozma was paralyzed twice by Groudon. Meanwhile, Thiago Nunes' Necrozma got burned after a flamethrower when it was trying to set up Dragon Dance.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, but T. Nunes knew exactly what that he had to say.
Although it ended up not mattering Mikoy because it just got killed after.
Yeah, Thiago Nunes knew exactly.
It didn't even outspeed, so.
Yeah, he knew exactly had to save Eternatus for last, especially against Yveltal and Rayquaza. Ended up winning the game with it, with a Sludge Bomb and a Dragon Pulse to end things off. Well done. Next up was Yu. This one is I have the least notes in this matchup because I kept watching this game, and it was just a bog standard Yu affair, which is not bad.
I don't know. You say that, but this is one of my. I actually liked this game quite a bit.
I didn't say the game was bad. It was a very standard game, but both players absolutely.
The only sad part about it is that, as Fragment said, his Tangrowth is blind.
Well, I forgot to note that, but it missed a crucial move.
It missed several crucial moves, actually.
Sleep Powder, I think it was.
At least 2 power
whips. Yeah.
I think at least 2 Focus Blasts, but that's not.
That's Focus Miss for a reason.
Yeah, well, let me just see how many times he missed.
That's 3
he would have
crucial.
been able to get rid of the pesky Rotom a lot sooner.
Yeah, it was a.
Had he hit.
Yes,
Then,
really crucial turns.
Tangrowth used Focus Blast. The opposing Cobalion avoided the attack.
Don't even try
And this is
anymore.
right after it got crit.
Yeah, don't even
by
try
Angel's
anymore.
Combat.
We don't even try anymore. If you think your focus miss is gonna miss once, why bother trying it again? That's just a jaded Pokemon's view of focus miss and miss moves in general, or low accuracy
Just let us
moves.
sink in that literally all of the misses in this game were fragments.
His Tangrowth was blind. You're right, and it would have helped that he hit.
5 of them were misses from his Tangrowth.
Other than that, though, there were some interesting brings to this game, like Pain Split and Nihilego, allowing it to restore health very safely at crucial points where you needed the Nihilego.
Yeah, but these two were also playing like very aggressively, both of them.
Yes.
Making very like strong predictions.
Especially around
like,
the late stages.
This next, so I'm setting out this, and it was like, yeah, they were doing that a lot.
There was also Substitute Cobalion, which was also a pretty nice bring. But yeah, gameplay-wise, very, very close, both of them. It wasn't a bad game.
This was a strong game, gameplay-wise.
And Theogoninus took the win there in a very good show. And Fragments did look strong at the end. I will say that.
Yes, I definitely think Fragments played this well. It's just the Tangrowth
miss.
Really
yeah, that miss
did not
party.
help at all.
The miss party definitely didn't help Fragments. It almost turns when Fragments could have taken a kill, but no. Next up was doubles. This one was a major curb stomp. Fragments really showed why he is the better doubles player of the two by just utterly wiping the floor here. Cinderace was the effective win con. Urshifu lost to a crit psychic from Landorus, which didn't help T. Nunes' matters. But yes, Fragments really dominated this one and took it to Game 5. Which was Monotype. And this... It's like going to a wrestling show and the main event slopped.
Although, I gotta wonder, why the heck did the Urshifu use close combat on the Diancie and not,
Surging Strike? Surging Strikes?
Yeah, that might have killed it.
Yeah, had he did Surging Strikes against the Diancie, it would have been more palatable.
This implies that Diago was actually fine with Trigger going up. I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah, Monotype was the last.
Actually, looking at the Mons, I guess that does kind of make sense.
Rillaboom was
but
there too.
Still, Fragments has the Diancie, which moves slower than everything else Diago has.
Rillaboom was there too.
Even his T-Tar.
Yes. Next, last one, Monotype. It was Ghost versus Ground. Corsola Burning Lando was good. Getting critted by the next couple of turns by Nidoking is not.
Critted?
It got critted. It was at 47. I don't think it was necessary. It was an unnecessary crit. Let's just say that.
I don't think it got crit though.
It did. It did. It didn't matter. Right. What did matter, though, was, you know the turn, I know the turn, the flinch.
Excadrill used Iron Head. To our surprise, Diago's Excadrill outsped Fragments' Spectrier, implying it's a Scarf Excadrill.
It was revealed as a Scarf Excadrill later on in the game.
Yes, and it used Iron Head on the Spectrier, which had a boost, and it was probably like Specs or something, not gonna lie.
Maybe.
I mean, it was only using Shadow Ball, so I'd imagine.
Yes.
Although it was just the optimal move to use, so who knows?
Yes.
It probably was Specs, though.
Yes.
But yeah, the Ironhead made it flinch, and that really sucked. Because
The
I think the X-Whisperer would have been dead otherwise.
The opposing Spectre flinched and couldn't move. The bane of any Ironhead user, ask Jirachi haters. But yeah, that flinch was very unfortunate. Costs fragments the entire game because T. Nunez had the advantage by that point, won the game with it. Nothing else in the other game mattered. Nothing about the rest of the game matters.
In the entire game, but certainly hurt.
Yes.
A lot.
It cost fragments the whole series.
It could have been very possible for Thiago to just, kill it later.
Yeah, but
still be able to win.
Mm-hmm.
Although, yeah, it did hurt a lot.
Kudos, though, to Fragment. Boy, what a run he had in the top 6. Much, much better than he did last year.
Didn't expect him to get this far in the tour overall.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better Fragments run in Tournament's Room, at least, as this one. Kudos for Fragments for being such a hell of a player.
When he literally has the Snorlax avatar.
Hell of a player, looking strong in defeat with a great series to boot. Kudos to Fragments. And Thiago Nunez looks strong after that win. Looking very, very strong here. I'm looking forward to it. Now, it's time.
Oh, I hope we get, Thiago versus Spitfire Arcanine or something.
Well,
I've actually seen the new matches. Oh my god!
It is round 8, folks. The Elite Four in the winners and the losers bracket finals. Well, technically losers bracket semifinals and winners bracket finals. But semantics.
Yep.
It is time to look at these Elite Four and see what they're capable of. Now, the winners bracket finals. First of all, we have Door Money versus Size 15. Two very unexpected players in the thick of it all and in the winners bracket finals. Who is going to win?
I'm personally rooting for Door Money.
Yep. I mean, Door Money.
But do we know their tiers yet?
Actually, they just posted their tiers
oh my god,
7 hours ago. Yeah, they posted it in the chat too.
Oh.
No, thread, actually, in the thread. Doubles, LC, OU, Ubers, RU is their tiers to play.
Oh, so, okay, I think Door Money takes LC, obviously. Sice takes doubles.
Sice takes Ubers. Sice takes Ubers.
Yeah, I think.
Door Money takes OU.
Door Money takes OU.
Yeah.
Who takes RU?
Who takes RU? I don't know. This one's very close. You know what? Okay, so we know Door Money plays LC and OU does it better. Sice plays Ubers and doubles better. RU is the big wild card here. This will absolutely go to that 5-game series, I'd hope.
Although I'm thinking,
Oh, you're going for predicts now?
I'm thinking Sice might have RU. I just don't recall Door Money being good at that.
Both players did
Sice, can play lower tiers, I think.
Yeah.
Am I right?
He does play PU a lot, which I'm surprised he didn't like.
But so he does have the lower tiers down, probably. So I think it's more likely Sice takes RU.
Both players
seem a little more favored to Sice, although I think Door Money can very much pull it off.
Okay. Both players did amazingly. Well, let's not discredit the fact that both players have done amazingly in their victory road going into the winners bracket finals. Door Money, we ranked him a C tier, and look at him. He's in the top 4. Sice, we already know he was good.
Ranked him as C tier.
Well, I ranked him as C tier, but hey, my prediction is right that one of these C tier players is going to go into the top 4. And look at it, Door Money. Sice, we all know he's good. he's been experienced in these kinds of tours-related events, and he's done fairly well in some of them. I know from personal experience. So this one's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go with Sice because I think he plays RU better. I think he does the lower tier. He handles the lower tiers better than Door Money, even though Door Money can absolutely put up a fight. So yeah.
Well, my head is saying Sice will probably win due to tier advantage. My gut is saying Door Money will win.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
Know why.
I wouldn't be surprised if Door Money actually wins. I mean, the guy's played.
Yeah, like, not gonna lie, he's pulled a few upsets this tour. I get the feeling he's just gonna do that again.
Keep going at it, Door Money. I'll be rooting for Door Money as well, but my headcanon is saying Sice will win in 5. In 5. Headcanon, I mean my thinking brain.
Yeah, that's not what a headcanon is, Miklo. Don't use that word here.
but hey, Sice takes the win, but go Door Money. In the losers bracket.
Okay, I guess I'll go with Door Money.
Oh God, the betting man.
So we can be saying something different, and maybe if I'm right, I can brag to your face about it.
And if I win, I can brag to your face about it. Losers bracket semifinals time, folks. We got Thiago Nunes versus Spitfire Arcanine. This is gonna be fun.
Yes.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes. This is what I was hoping for. This is what I've been waiting for.
This is the most hype Poke Art we've ever seen. But honestly, this is an amazing matchup. I mean, I'm very much excited for Thiago Nunes versus Spitfire. And it's a shame too that because they're in the losers bracket and all things.
Oh man, we're gonna lose one of them. No.
Yes, we're going to lose one of them, and who will it be? Will it be the strong ass RU main who has been the favorite amongst the betting players, or will it be the tried and true Spitfire Arcanine who's always been good but never could reach that brass ring? Here we go. We haven't posted the tiers though.
No.
Well, I'm gonna say RU is definitely one of them, and Thiago takes that. I'm gonna say.
I feel like Spitfire can take most of the others.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Spitfire takes either Mono, maybe can take OU or Ubers. Maybe doubles as well, because Thiago has.
They'll definitely take doubles if they play that. Yeah. Heck, I'm gonna bet Spitfire will lock it.
I mean, the smart choice would be to lock doubles. I mean, Thiago hasn't been really impressive in the doubles as much as the singles.
Yeah, it is true. He is not.
But who is going to win? I really can't predict. It's a 51-49 either way.
Yeah, true.
I'm going to.
My head is saying that Thiago is probably the more likely to win. But I'm going to say Spitfire.
Ooh, wow, okay. I'm going with Thiago Nunes on this one, because even though there is that one glaring weakness in doubles, the singles tiers just don't get better than Thiago Nunes. And even here, in comparatively speaking...
Great in singles, though. He's been playing great.
Yeah, I mean, comparatively speaking, both have been playing great, but I just think Thiago Nunes is a step above Spitfire. So, yes, I am going to go with Thiago Nunes on this one. This has been hard. Anyway, thank you all for this. This has been the end of the video. Get ready, because the Elite Four is here and ready to play for about 5 days.
This is gonna be a test of if I should trust my brain or if I should trust my gut, because they're both saying different things.
Well,
my brain is saying Sice and Thiago. My gut is saying Door Money and Spitfire.
And you've trusted your gut.
Both of these guys have pulled several several of what I consider to be upsets over the course of this tour.
Not really.
I feel like they can do it.
Like, not really. I mean, like, not really when you actually play. If you actually watch the series, not really. Like, Dortmund and Spitfire, respectively.
Hey, it's an upset on paper, Mikoi.
Paper, yes, but watching the games, it's not really the case. But go on.
Just because they play better just because they play better doesn't mean it's not an upset. It just depends on who they're playing.
Well, I'm trusting either my gallbladder or my esophagus in my predictions. My other organs.
Okay.
All right. That's the note we'll leave on, folks. Thank you all for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you wouldn't miss a video when they come out. I may not do a video next week because, in TLT fashion, they might do the losers bracket finals as an entire week first before the winners bracket, before the true finals of the TLT might happen. So I may not.
So because of that, you won't do a video next week? Well, why not just do a quick 5-minute video, huh?
No.
Would it hurt to do a quick video?
I'll be doing something different next week. That you better stick around for that. And
does this include me? Am I sticking around for it?
Maybe if you're interested in what I'm doing next week, which we'll tell you later. Tune in. Oh, also before we go, make sure to subscribe. Not subscribe. Vote on the tour's awards that I've secretly been hosting on the Tours Plaza room, and Tours Minigames room. See who wins in the polls for Tours Tournament room, Tours Plaza room, Tours Minigames room. All will be posted on January 1st right here on the YouTube channel, so better make sure to stick around for that.
3 days left to vote. 3 days left to vote. Go vote.
Yeah, go vote. And and also tune in Friday on December 31st because I'll be announcing something.
Oh, wow. I didn't hear about this. Must be something very important and worth tuning into.
Yes? Yes, it will be. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mikoi, signing out.
Adios.